Okay, for all you people and taking your exams today, sorry for walking in your exam trying to give you a worksheet. Apparently, I discombobulated the whole situation. You guys don't know about that. All right, so playing at home, try 1 and 2 on your own. All right, and then what we're going to do is use this as a review for what the graphs of all of them will look like, even ones not centered at the origin. And then that should be good practice for what you need to know for all of them. So try to complete the square on each one of them. First of all, though, before I end this video, or pause it for a second, what is the first one going to be a graph of? That's what you should ask yourself. Then look at the second one. What would the second one be a graph of? Right? And then we'll go ahead and complete the square. Start that up again. So we already discussed that the first one has to be a parabola because there's only one squared term. Only parabolas have one squared term. All right, what's the second one? Okay, so now we have some choices here. We did talk about this already. Who said that? Who said that? Okay. How many people have that answer? Raise your hand. Well, hope you get good with this because I am going to put this on the test Friday. This is, some algebra skills that is definitely expected in an Algebra 2 honors class. So move that up there, maybe a little bit down. And then, okay, now what I'm going to do, and the reason I stopped on this one is to use it as a review for what the graph looks like. Okay, so which way does it go? Up or down or right or left. Remember, this is one direction. So what do we got? It's definitely up. Uh-oh, I'm a little worried about everyone. No one's answering. Okay, so this goes up. What's P? Because P is the key. What is P? 1/4, because it's 4P in this position, and I have a 1 there, so P equals 1/4. Hey, who belongs up in here? Who belongs up in there? The focus. Hey, who belongs down here? The directrix. So since I know it goes up, serial bolt table tells me which way I need to move for everything. So first things first, what's the vertex? What is the vertex? Everyone and their brother, mother, sister, parent, guardian should know this. 4, -13. And then P is the key, so the focus goes up 1/4. So what is the focus's coordinate? Who gets affected by a fourth? 4 or -13? -13. So that would be -12 3/4. Feel free to write like that if it helps you out. And then go down. What is the directrix? Y equals for sure. And what's the number? You go down from 13, negative, of course, a quarter. Okay? So that's just a review of how you fill in information after that, and it will be expected. So the things you need to know, serial bolt table for a parabola. Go ahead and do number 2 now. Already 1/6 of the way done. Great trick. Boom shakalaka. Oh, frozen. That was nothing. Bam. There we go. All right. So that's why completing a square is not a big deal, especially on circles and parabolas. Not that bad. So what's the center? See, you can see it's a circle now because even if I divide it by 41, I'd have 41 underneath both x squared and y squared. So lo and behold, x squared plus y squared as it starts off, you got a circle, and then it's proven. Center, -4, 5. No one should be making a mistake of this opposite thing. And then the radius is √41. If you had to graph it, you could get a decimal out of that and then just go up, down, right, left. So let's move on. All right, and then probably a couple, potentially challenging complete the squares. Then we'll have 2 more after this. Okay, so I accidentally, still frozen, showed the first couple steps, and then this is what you should have ended up with. So hurry up and write it down. Let's do number 25. Okay, 26, sorry. All right, now we're going to talk about how you'd graph this, because we did have a whole lesson on graphing parabolas. Oh, I forgot to ask that too. Why is it a parabola before you even start doing this question? There's only one squared term. It's got to be a parabola. So it does say that step 1, identify what you think you have. All right, which direction does this go? Y squared equals 4px. That is left or right, but which one is it? It's actually right, because 1/3 is what kind of number? Positive. Okay, so the reason you want to sketch it off to the side, this made the cat students faint last year. What's P? What's P? The key. What's P? Uh-oh, no one's answering. This is awkward. Hold on, we got something happening here. Hold on, I gotta stop the move. It's 1/12 because 4P equals 1/3, and then you multiply by 1/4 both sides to solve for P. So this is what makes, we got a hand up here, hold on. Okay, now, so that's why P is a 12th. All right, where does the focus belong compared to the vertex? Where does it belong? To the right, and then the directrix belongs to the left. And what is this distance from here to here and here to here? 1/12. Okay, so first of all, what's the vertex? Careful. Do not make this silly little mistake. Negative. It's -11, comma -2. You get the vertex wrong, everything's wrong. Okay? It's x with x, y with y, always. Parabolas, ellipses, circles, hyperbolas. Okay? So don't make that mistake. Now, what do I have to do for the focus? I have to move right. Who does that affect? The -11 or the -2? -11. If you want to be all fancy schmancy and going right of that, that's -10 and 11/12, comma -2. That's all it is. You move a 12th to the right, you're taking away positive 1/12 from -11. That makes it, go down. Well, it's not really going down. That's mathematically incorrect me to say that, but you get it. You should. What's the directrix? What kind of line is it? Straight, blue, dotted? It's x equals. So x equals what? -11 and 1/12 to the other side. So you could actually get these quite easily just by using serial bolt table once you identify P. Okay, actually.